Hey Larry, how you doing, man? This is Ryan.
It's Larry Miller.
Can you hear me?
Yeah,
Yeah, I was calling and saw that we had an appointment scheduled. Is now still the time for you?
yeah.
Awesome. Larry, wanted to see, have you had a chance to check out any emails? I think you saw, spoke to my partner Griffin. Wanted to answer any questions that you have.
To be honest with you, I haven't. I've had too many things on my plate. I haven't even got to that yet.
Not a problem, man. What was it that brought you to the site? What type of businesses have you been looking at in the past?
I was just curious on what kind of franchises and stuff like that are, and then what the payback is and things like that. I know nothing about them.
Yeah. What have you been doing currently?
I'm global operations manager for a company here in the U.S., but we have sites all over the world. So,
What type of company?
what is that?
What type of company?
We make mobile electrification. So what that means is, you ever been through the airport and you got to jump on the tram ramp?
Yes.
We make conductive wire that carries the current that runs those. So for mass transit, you do overhead cranes, all the conductor rails for that, fixed and brakes for large mining equipment, and so on and so forth. So it's all about mobile electrification.
Got it. Got it. So you do the operate. You're like the people person, managing people.
Yeah, I try to get best practices put in place across the world with all the different facilities we have, like in China, England, Australia, France, Italy, Germany, U.S., Brazil, everywhere.
Awesome. If you don't, I'm sure you don't know the exact number, but roughly, how many employees do you think that company has?
It's under the Delastro Group. The Delastro Group is based out of Paris, and there's probably around 2,500 employees
2,500.
underneath the Delastro, yeah, umbrella.
Awesome. Awesome. I really appreciate you sharing that all with me. It helps me explain like what we have to offer and how I can help. So I'm assuming that job it takes a lot of your time. You don't really have a lot of extra time to invest into a new business.
I'm busy 24/7.
Got it. Obviously, if you haven't had time to check out the email, I'm assuming you don't have time to run a business, right?
Yeah.
Well,
So, yeah.
thankfully for you, you came to the right place. I definitely can help you start a business without taking your time. I've kind of been obsessed with like solving this problem for about 2.5 years, and also just helping people create income from like remotely because that's what I've been working on for about like 7 years. So the quick overview of like who we are, how I can help is my company is called alldoneconsulting.com, and what we specialize in is helping people like yourself find automated remote based businesses that they can purchase, where you hire a team to set up the business, run it for you, and they just like report to you every 2 to 4 weeks, and you're basically the financial manager of the business. So it's a lot like franchises, but these are remote, so it's a lot lower entry. So with like a Subway, it might be 150,000. We're helping people set up like e-commerce sites or vacation homes or YouTube channels for like 20 to 30,000. And like these types of businesses can break even in about 6 months, and then you're just creating cash flow from there. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I understand. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's like what I've been doing as like the broker. So I kind of just made my own like franchise consulting model in the like e-commerce remote absentee space because I saw like an opportunity post COVID. Obviously, people were like, I need to get my money outside of restaurants. I need to like invest online. So I got good at doing that. And then I recently what we found a way to offer even more value. So my story is when I brought this site live, I've represented 12 different companies. I've had 80 people invest 2 million in sales, and I realized I wasn't offering the best thing to my clients. The most valuable thing that I could provide is the network itself, is the data. Just being able to connect you with all the other successful people that are also looking to invest into passive cash flow. So that's why I like to learn about like who you are, what you're doing, because we have a lot of like interesting people that click on the site every day. And
Sure.
what we've been developing, I'm sorry, questions?
No, no, I just said sure. I understand. You get all kinds of different people go to your site every day, and you got to kind of understand what those people are actually doing today, and then how do they fit into your,
Yeah.
organization or whatever.
Exactly. So like I said, I've gotten really good. I've had no problem like getting the investor or like getting them to send the money and buy into a business idea. The issue that I've been running into, the bottleneck is like I'll send a bunch of clients to a company, but then they can't keep up and they have to like, oh Ryan, like slow down the orders, and then I have to find a new company. And that's what I was doing for like 2.5 years. It's like being the sales guy, like going to a company, sending people, and then having to find a new one. And then about 2 months ago, I was like, why don't I create a bigger company that is the service itself? And that's what I started doing. And I was like, why don't I just connect all my investors transparently and then use that and my sales ability as collateral to get the very best opportunities to you guys? And now it'll minimize the risk for failure to almost 0%. Actually, is 0% because now we, like I said, can get the best opportunities. We can get them to sign contracts to get them to deliver, and then also the company is financially stable enough to refund you if the business did not succeed. So that's like actually my mission statement is to create like what we're developing is an app where anyone like yourself can just like log into the app. They can type into the service provider portal, and it'll be vetted businesses that we've already tested, and then you can just pick this business and it'll run for you. It'll be you can communicate with the company through the platform. Like there's like everything is tracked, like all the calls are recorded, and it's completely transparent. So just like with Amazon, if you buy a product and it doesn't work out, you can file a dispute. I want to be the guy who creates this software where you can do the same thing, but for a $50,000 business, and the company like actually is good for it. So that's what we've been developing, and it's called the ADC Automation app. It'll be live in about 2 weeks, and it's 25,000 is to join, and we have a special offer for the angel investors like who are buying in this month. I've had 17 people invest. I've raised 350,000 so far, and what the offer is I'm like, look, I know you want to buy a business. I can get a way better opportunity for you in about 4 months if you let me continue to keep doing what I'm doing, which is building a company, growing a team, like developing a solution that helps all of us. And then, like I said, the companies are coming to us and we're interviewing them or we're vetting them. So the pitch is you give us 25, and then in 4 months you'll be able to log in, and then you'll get a business for free. You don't like we'll pay for it because, like I said, the cost of the business is about 20,000. And then you also are going to get a fixed return because the software is going to be making us so much money because we're going to be reselling it to like larger companies that you get a 100% return on your money in 6 months. So 4 months, meaning 4 months you get the business like to pick a cash flowing asset, and then 6 months you get a 2x on your money, meaning 25,000 in, 100 out. And that's what we're doing, like I said, for the angel investors this month, and that's basically the opportunity.
We're gonna have to talk again because, to be honest with you, I'm on the interstate, and I understand most of the things that you're talking about, but I apologize. I'm on the interstate, and I really need to be by my computer. When would be another good time that we could talk?
Whatever for you, man. This is like I'm at like the finish line. Like I'm trying to do like 500,000 in the next like 2-3 weeks. So whenever you're in front of a computer, this is what I do all day: is do video demonstrations to explain what we're doing. Uh,
I can tell you right now, I'm right in the middle of moving money around.
no worries.
I so the goal is that I come up with 25,000 that I can join the club, right?
Yeah, 25, and like I said, it doesn't have to be before September 1st. That's just like if it's after September 1st, then you're going to be able to just get the business in 4 months. Beforehand, you're going to get the fixed return, meaning you're getting like a ROI from the company, like 50K. So if some people are putting like 100K or more, so you can, that's up to you. But we just have like that special deal because we want to develop the technology as fast as possible.
Right. So, how about we talk? I should have money maybe by Monday of next week.
Okay.
I'm working on it right now.
Okay.
I was wondering if would that be too late?
Oh no, no, it's not. That's fine. No, like I said, as long as before September 1st, and that's fine. And what I'll do is I'll email you the info. You don't? Do you have a Facebook, sir?
No, I'm not on Facebook. I
Yeah,
fucking hate Facebook.
yeah. Unfortunately, so like that's where we're running into is because like that's where a lot of the value that I created is because we put 100 of the investors into the Facebook, and then I'm hearing and then we update you guys every day through there. But then a lot of you guys don't have the Facebook. That's why we need to get the app up and running as soon as possible. Because then you can be like, don't worry. Then you download the app, and then you can see you can see everything.
What's going on?
So
Yeah.
once we have that app live, and then you guys are gonna really, it's gonna click for you guys.
I have a quick question for you. What's your prediction? If I put 25,000 in now, and where do you see me at, say, in a year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years? I mean, I have no idea.
I mean, like I said, in 4 years, I expect to be running $1 billion software company. So you're one of my angel investors, meaning you would be getting like the first emails for any opportunity that comes out. And that's why I'm offering to give like these people, you guys, like this 100%, because I know you're gonna just want to give it back, and then I'll just give you guys different deals where it's like, if you keep it in for 3 months, 6 months, 12 months. So there'll always be like different deals. And like I said, because you guys were my first round, like you're gonna get the first emails anytime something comes in. And then in terms of how much you want to make, like this is a completely passive. You don't have to do anything, but there's a ton of money that can be made in terms of referring, like this software. Like as the company grows and you send us investors or you send us businesses that could benefit from like our copy, our sales, the software. That's how like basically so like the developer of this app, like he came to me. Like this is a perfect example of why the model works. I was just focusing on my sales side, and I was hiring a different developer. A developer from New Zealand comes to my site because he's raising millions. He wants money for his company. He's been developing his app for 6 years, and he's offering to just give it to me because he wants our funnel to do sales for his company. And basically, his mission statement is he wants to be able to create software for companies like you that have like 2,500 people. That would be like normally like 500,000 or more. He wants to be able to offer that to like a small company like me for like 20,000, and then we'll be able to like resell that type of solution to people. So how much money you make, man? It's really up to you, brother.
Well, do you think a person like me, I'm 57 years old in October, and I'll be honest with you, I wasn't real smart with my money. I had to raise a family, and I helped a lot of people out with, trying to be a good Samaritan and blah, blah, blah. But I got a question. What would it look like, though, in, say, 4 or 5 years as far as my portfolio?
Like only 25. Like I mean, it'd be really about how if you reinvested, if you kept it with us.
Well, I found it, yeah, I would continue to reinvest in it. There's no doubt.
There's no reason if it's 25. Yeah, and
If I continue to reinvest in, are you the one that's going to suggest what I reinvested in? So, say in 5 or 6 years I can retire, or how does that work?
sure. How much money do you need? And like, I'll. By the way, I record all of my calls, and that's like a part of like the funnel. Why it makes it work. I like to document everything where it's like super transparent. This is what I fucking sold you. This is why I'm going to deliver. This is why more people invest. I want to know what do you need to make to be comfortable retiring in 5, 6 years.
That's a good question. I don't know.
Let's know that. Like, let's put it on this recording so that I can deliver and we can hit it sooner. Like, do you need like 3 million? Do you need 5 million? Like, how much do you spend a year?
If I had $1 million, I guarantee I'd pay off my house and other stuff, and I think my wife and I could live very comfortably on a million. Couldn't we?
On 1 million? And then how much do you spend a year currently?
Depending on how many times I go to the casino. No. We have three lovely kids, and we have two lovely granddaughters, and we really help them out a lot. I mean, that's just
Yeah.
my nature, and I like helping people. So I don't, maybe I need 1.5 million. I don't know.
So would you say you spend more than 150,000 a year?
No, no, no. I don't spend that.
No.
Maybe 160,000. I make 160,000. I'm gonna remember again. Look, taxes coming out of there. By the time you get
Yeah. Question: What are your kids doing? How old are they?
Oh, they're all older. My son's 32. My daughter's 27. My other daughter's gonna be 25. So,
Do they already have like established happy careers?
and they're very successful themselves. What's that?
Oh, they already have like happy careers. Okay.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. They already got their own careers. Yeah, exactly. But again, I got $100,000 in debt just for student loans. You know.
Exactly. I was asking because another thing that you get with this business in this app is there's going to be a training program where you get like access to all the information that I've collected over the last 7 years. So there's going to be two courses. There's going to be my copywriting course, and there's going to be the consulting course on how to like raise money for pretty much anything. And there's going to also just be a ton of jobs. There's going to be a job board in the app as well. So there's like for businesses that need growth, like if you were a client and you needed like a business, and it'd be like, hey, what type of person you want to hire? Like we'd put that in the app as well. So it's just gonna be a marketplace, man. That's why it's gonna be worth so much money. Because like I already know how to close. Like I have proof that you can see my. Like, I send everyone my bank statements. You can see every transaction. I can send you the contracts. I got the references. Now I'm just putting it all under one roof, and then it's gonna just create value. Excuse me.
So on an annual basis, how much money do you clear?
Cleared. Last year was like 1.3 revenue. The last 90 days I've done 740.
Really?
Yeah, so it's going up, up, up. It's going exponential. And then before, like I said, like yeah, if you looked at like
It's time for me to get some money. It's high time for me to get some money to invest. Is what you're saying?
yeah, but like so like I could show you like I'm bankable. Like my site's done 240 a month by myself as a salesperson. So like what I'm pitching to you guys is like imagine what the numbers would be if there was like 5 guys doing what I'm doing, and then like, but I don't even spend that much time on the phone because I'm literally the owner. Like I'm doing all this other shit. If there was like 5 people on the phone 8 hours a day, it's $1 million a month company. Like period. Like I need money for the leads. Like that's where it's the leads, the sales guys. That's yeah. I got all the proof in the world of this, man. Please, yeah, have her come to the Zoom call. Like I said, I have literally all the proof in the world of what I'm doing, and like I love when people say it's too good to be true. Is because I'm like, thanks, man, I did the work, I appreciate it. So I'll send you another email with like all the references. It's called ADC due diligence, and then you wanted to schedule a call later this week or next week.
I would love to do it, like, say, on, let's do it, say, like, next Monday or Tuesday.
Next Tuesday, okay. Next, you want to do same time next week?
Yes.
Let's do exact same time next week, and then I'll send you.
About 12 o'clock my time. Where are you located?
I'm in Scottsdale, Arizona. How about you?
Arizona. Okay, yeah. So you're behind one of us here.
Yeah, we're Pacific time.
What time are you right now?
It's 10:30. It's 10:27.
I'm 2 hours ahead of you then. Okay.
Okay, so yeah, you want to just do 12 o'clock
Yep.
Eastern, or was it Central? 12 o'clock Central.
Yes. Yes.
Awesome. I'll put that. I'll send you some info, and there, you'll get a couple more emails with from me as I get some more information together.
Yeah. And you're sending, what email are you sending that to?
Sure. The email that I have for you is cindym2210@gmail.com.
Perfect.
Yep.
Perfect.
And have you received it? Have you seen it come through?
Yeah, you got
Okay.
she knows about him. Anyway.
Okay. Sounds good. Awesome. I really do appreciate you taking the call. My name is Ryan Morgan. It's Ryan Morgan.
Ryan.
Yep.
Okay, perfect.
Yep. And our company's alldone.consulting.com.
Your patience. I appreciate your patience with me because I'm just a stupid manufacturing guy.
Sure, I've done this. See, like I said, I've signed up people in England, Canada, New Zealand, South Africa. I've dealt with all types of people around the world. I know exactly how to help anybody. So I appreciate you taking the call, and I look forward to talking to you again soon.
Perfect. Thank you very
Cheers.
much.
Take care, sir. It's all done.
All right.
Bye bye.